It's interesting though. So the red pill talks about the importance of friendships. Now, we can start there. I get we can. I'll put that on the screen. I'll scroll down. Well, you see there. Yeah, why can't we be friends? Blah blah blah. Okay, so the red pill. We talk a lot about friendship. It's kind of ironic though, don't you think, guys? Why? Because sometimes they get into the most retarded fights amongst themselves. Egos sometimes are, as I said in my notes, are too easy to bruise. There's always some bad apples in a bunch, and you should mark and avoid certain ones. But notice what these bad apples do. They act like the nasty women. They use their poison to get clout, and then they separate friends. It's a divide and conquer tactic. Rollo himself talks about that. He says, divide and conquer in our post masculine, feminine, primary social order doesn't take a red pill lens to observe the many examples of how the feminine imperative goes to great lengths to destroy the intrasexual tribalism of men. Since the time of the sexual revolution, the social press of equalism has attempted to force a commonly accepted unisex expectation upon men to socialize, interact among themselves in the same socially correct way that women do. And that's Rollo Tomasi and the Rational Male Positive Masculinity.
Now, in these disagreements, I've had some heated discussions, or well, they're not quite arguments. They come awfully fucking close. Maybe they are. And it can get really heated and nasty. Because you know what? It's always their fault. My friends are always being the fuckhead. Anyway.
Sure.
We were talking about that before.
Sometimes after a day or two, you just let it slide and you pick up where it left off. Now, sometimes a man gets more. Men get butthurt too. And sometimes it might take a week or two. And if a guy kind of was out of line, generally, most of the time, he's going to come back after a week or two and say, yeah, I kind of miss our friendship. I was an asshole there. I apologize for that.
Well, Steve.
But go ahead.
I was just going to say, what you're saying here is that men tend to be aware of the fact that they're being assholes, but I don't think that women are aware of it.
Not in the moment, but in retrospect, yes.
Okay.
Oh, you think so?
Okay.
I don't know.
Not in the moment. I'll be an asshole in the moment, but I'll think about it afterwards. Gee, was I wrong?
No, we're talking about women.
Yeah, about women.
Women, though.
Oh no, women, no.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that would be. We're getting in that nasty A word here. What's the nasty A word that women don't like?
Oh, there's a lot of A word that they don't like.
Accountability.
Oh, they're allergic to accountability.
So I was no, can't say it. Just like Fonzie on Happy Days.
That's a throwback.
He couldn't say the word I was wrong. Women have a hard time. I kind of took the wrong idea, but here's why I did it, and I did it for all the right reasons.
Funny enough, you say that, Steve. Elena and I had one of those last night. She got taken to task a little bit last night. Women are they are allergic to it, and in a way that men just aren't. I'm not going to say that. Well, okay, I'm not going to say that all men are, okay with accountability and taking, taking their actions on themselves. And in fact, I would say that there's more men now who are allergic to accountability than there ever have been, in part because of the feminization of men.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But at least with men, you can stump most of them. You can kind of go, you know what, dude, you really fucked this one up. Yeah, and if you can't, I would say you're dealing with an effeminate man, and that goes back to what Rollo says. There are some bad apples to mark and avoid.
Even in the red
No.
pill, which is ironic. That's my point. It's like, guys, this is a place where we should have a brotherhood, where we should have each other's backs. We're fighting for masculinity. We might not always agree. I think, yeah, there's some immorality I would address, but look, this is a pressing issue for the day. We're better together than apart.
You
Now,
mean
let me
If you're
talk-
apart, you
matters?
play into the sisterhood's game.
So the tribe matters. Your tribes matter.
Yes.